let's have a look at the next couple and then you try some yourselves. Now, here's where I say you have to be very careful, guys. Just coming back. Hopefully those ones were pretty okay, right? We're just putting things into a formula and going from there. But what they'll start to do is they'll start to change things. And again, this is an attempt to reflect what's going on, right? Will, when you get your interest, typically what happens is you don't just get it at the end of the year. You'll notice that there's like a green kind of option. Anytime you get money deposited in your bank account, it comes up as green. That's for me anyway. Yeah. But you'll get that each month. So that's what they call compounded monthly. But when you're doing that, you actually have to change the other information. The present value, that still stays the same. So it says, find the total value of Sam's investment. He's got $6,000 right now. He's got a sizable amount. When it says 8.4% per annum for 4 years, but compounded monthly, we have to change the calculation slightly. For example, PA, do you guys remember what that means? Per annum, which means each year. But if it's compounded monthly, we have to change that because we're not doing the calculation each year anymore, we're doing each month. So to change that, we say, okay, 8.4%, that's 0.084. If I want to know the rate for each month, we actually have to divide by 12. Exactly right, Luke. Yeah, you have to divide by 12. You want to find the rate for each month. Can you do that calculation for me? 0.084 divided by 12. Are you doing that calculation, Saxon? Yes. Thanks. Oh, what'd you get? 0.007. 0.006. Okay, so the other thing. Almost there, guys. Almost there. The other thing is, okay, we've got the rates right now, but you think about it, is okay. Yes, I've got the rate now. This is for the month compounding monthly. That's why I have to change this because it says compounding monthly there. But now also 4 years. Hang on, that has to be in the same kind of units as well, right? How do we change that? Yeah. What'd you say, Ben? So if I have 4 years, have a think about this one. How many months are in 4 years?
12 times.
Good, that's it. 12 times 4. So n is going to be 4 times 12, or 48 months. And so the idea is you want everything in the same kind of units, right? Because this is what we call the monthly rate. And this is how many months there are. And the reason we have to do this, the thing you want to look out for, is the fact that it says compounded monthly. Okay, if it says compounded monthly, you have to make sure and make a change to the calculation. After you've done all that though, you're good to go from there, right? Oh, I wonder what that means, Luke. That's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it? Okay, so now you can put in all the information you need. Just replacing it with now the info that we have over here, okay? Instead of just what we were given in the question. So it's a lesson for you guys just to read questions very carefully before you jump into them.
I did the times 7.2%. Wait, no, divided by 100, and then I got that, and then I divided that by 4.
Good. So we want the, again, the first thing to realize, actually the first thing I always look at how often is it compounding? Because that's how they always trick you. They change the compounding periods, right? So we want this compounded quarterly, so we need the quarterly rate. And so what Will has done is, okay, first of all, what's this as a decimal? Because I always write it as a decimal, the calculations are better. 0.072, and for the quarterly rate, if you think about what does a quarter mean, it just means, well, yeah, 1 out of 4, right? So we divide it by 4, happens 4 times a year. What did you get for that?
0.018.
0.018? Yeah, cool.
He's doing good so far.
And then if he's doing good, Luke, do you want to take over?
No.
No? Okay, keep going, Will.
So then you do 10.5 and then I times that by 12.
Good, yes. Oh, okay, so you multiplied this by 12.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did you do after that?
Then I use that and put it all into the formula and then got the answer.
So you multiply this guy by 12? How come you did that?
To find the
Did
month.
you find the quality?
Wait.
You need to find
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, so here's the thing. Maybe an easy way to remember it is whatever you divide by, you also multiply by. Because the idea is, how many times is this happening each year? It's just happening 4 times a year. So you're going to have 4 times as many of these periods, right? So whatever you're dividing by here, just multiply by that amount as well. Or multiply by 4.
42.
So we want the number of periods now.
Okay, well I fixed it.
That's
Oh,
42.
you times the years by 4.
Yeah, you multiply. Because if you think about it, right?
I fixed it.
If we
so-
wanted this 4 years in terms of months, I have to multiply by 12 to get it in terms of months, right?
Yeah.
So the same thing here, you multiply this one by 4, and that same
Do
idea.
you want an answer?
Is it 40?
42.
42?
Yeah,
42, okay. And now once you've got it all in this nice, neat way, where we've got this information here, then you can start doing it. So the idea is you want to, before you actually dive into the problem, it's good if you know the formula, but you just want to check. You just want to make sure that the formula is using the correct variables, right? Eloise, do you have an answer for me for that one? Yeah, you want to punch it in, or if you've got one already?
I've already done it.
Yeah. Let me just write this out.
I can give you an answer.
And what'd you get?
21, sorry, I can't read.
That's all right.
21,000, Roll and read it, please.
Which one? 21,260.46.
260.46.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Is there a decimal? What decimals are there? 0.4.
463.
Yeah.
Go on. I just
The hardest part is always reading it out. You got the right answer. You got it right?
we all got the same answer.
Yeah, I
so,
yeah.
You got it?
She just made a group of us.
Oh, okay. That's okay. It happens to the best of